From paying medical bills to helping families after a tragedy like the shooting in Las Vegas, crowdfunding has become a popular way to raise money and support those in need.
But what steps should you be taking to make sure these campaigns are legitimate? KVUE's Jay Wallace joins us live in the newsroom to break down why it's important to answer this question right now. Jay?
Yeah, that's right. Well, these types of crowdfunding pages like you see behind me, there are many of these popping up in the wake of the Las Vegas shooting, trying to help people deal with this tragedy, usually popping up on Facebook feeds with easy access. But along with that access, it's important to keep an eye out for validity. According to a 2015 study, roughly 1 in 5 Americans has donated to an online crowdfunding campaign, often in amounts of $11 to $50. With updates, photos, comments, this type of donating can feel more personal. Before letting your emotions tug on your wallet strings, though, one of the best first steps is to keep your donations between friends, people you know in person. And if you haven't met the person for crowdfunding page, it's generally best to wait on pitching in, read comments from others first, and then see what they are saying.
Generally, the best thing to do is to give only to people that you know, rather than complete strangers.
And you also want to avoid overfunding, because if a campaign has met its goal, it's probably best to assume that limit was placed there for a reason and they don't need any more. And while there have been documented cases of fraud, more major sites do take measures to prevent that from happening. Also, keep in mind the recipient won't see every dollar you give. These sites often charge the campaign a fee to cover things like payment processing and fraud protection. If you know the person in need, which is recommended, it might be good to consider giving them the money directly and cut out the middleman. In the newsroom, Jay Wallace, KVUE News.